Hello everyone, I welcome you to this video tutorial on Digital System Design Lab. And the course code is 18ECL38. In this session, let's go through the syllabus of DST Lab, where I'll take you through various laboratory experiments by which you can have an idea of the experiments that which you will be conducting in the lab. On a whole, you are having 12 experiments, which can be divided into two equal halves, each containing 6 experiments, where we can think of part 1 and part 2. Part 1 can be thought of as containing experiments with respect to combinational circuits, and part 2 containing experiments related to sequential circuits. Under combinational circuits, you are having experiments like De Morgan's theorem, where you will be made to realize De Morgan's theorem for 2 variables and 3 variables, followed by you will be made to realize sum of product and product of sum using universal gates. So these two experiments combined together makes up your experiment number 1, and in your experiment number 2 you will be realizing half adder and full adder, and this you will be doing using basic gates as well as universal gates. In a similar way, you will also realize half and full subtractor, and again you will be implementing this using both basic gates as well as universal gates. So these two experiments combined together makes up your second experiment. In a similar way, in your third experiment, you will be realizing 4-bit parallel adder subtractor, and you will be doing this using IC 7483, that which is a parallel adder, and using the same circuit you will also realize BCD2 XS3 code generator unit, XS3 code generator, and vice versa. That is, if my input is in the range 0 to 9, according to XS3 code I will be getting output in the range 3 to 12, and as far as vice versa is concerned, if my input is within the range 3 to 12, my output will be within the range 0 to 9. These two experiments makes up our experiment number 3. In a similar way, in experiment number 4, we'll be designing 1-bit comparator, as well as we'll also realize 5-bit comparator using 7485. So magnitude comparators are the units using which we can compare the magnitude of any two numbers. So this is about your experiment number 4. In a similar way, in experiment number 5 is all about multiplexer, and using this multiplexer we'll be designing adders as well as subtractors. So initially we'll do this by using IC 74153, then we'll realize a 4 variable function using IC 74151, that which is 8:1 multiplexer. So these two experiments makes up your experiment number 5. In a similar way, in our experiment number 6 is all about decoders, where we'll be realizing adders and subtractors using decoders, and also we'll realize binary to gray code conversion using IC 74139. So this is our experiment number 6. So on a whole, experiments starting from 1 to 6 can be grouped under combinational circuits, because combinational circuits are the circuits whose present output depends only on present inputs and will not depend on previous inputs in any case, and hence the name combinational circuits. But if the circuit's output depends upon both present inputs as well as previous inputs, we can group it under category sequential circuits. So experiment number starting from 7 to 12 can be grouped under this category. So in your experiment number 7, we'll be realizing flip-flops, that which forms the basic building block of memory element. So under flip-flops, we'll be realizing JK flip-flop, as well as we'll also realize D and T flip-flops, and we'll be doing all of this using NAND gates, and we can also implement these using NOR gate also. In a similar way, in our experiment number 8, we'll realize shift registers, and we'll be realizing this using IC 7474 or 7495. And using these shift registers, we'll do operations such as serial in, serial out, serial in, parallel out, parallel in, serial out, and lastly, we'll do parallel in, parallel out. So after conducting these basic operations, we'll also do some special operations like counters. We'll also implement counters like ring counter as well as Johnson ring counter. Moving on to your experiment number 9, where we'll be designing mod n synchronous up counter and down counter, and we'll be designing this mod n counter using IC 7476 JK flip-flop, and we'll also design mod n counter using IC 7490, that which is also called as decade counter, and finally we'll design synchronous counters using IC 74192. These three experiments when grouped together forms your experiment number 9. In experiment number 10, we'll design pseudo random sequence generator, and we'll be designing this pseudo random sequence generator using IC 7495. And lastly, we are having two more experiments, experiment number 11 and 12, and these two experiments are of simulation kind, and in order to conduct this simulation experiments, we'll go for an open source software by the name eSIM, and this software is by IIT Bombay. So in experiment number 11, we'll be designing serial adder with accumulator, and in experiment number 12, we'll be designing binary multiplier. So these are the list of experiments that which you are having in your digital system design laboratory. If you are having any doubts, please do comment in the comment section, or if you are having any constructive criticism, you are always welcome to put it in the comment section. Thanks for watching.